Have you ever?
Hey look, that's North Korea over there.
Wow, so peaceful.
See?
Please?
Isn't it such a beautiful...
Korean food.
Wow, and the refill's free?
Oh, right. Keep you cool at night when you sleep. Just
Like this.
Have you ever felt the comfort of sleeping on the floor? Imagine the past and present of Korea. Imagine your Korea.
We're not just opening doors. We're opening our hearts. Waiting for a safe and healthy world. We keep our hearts open. Today, as any other day, you are in our thoughts.
한국에서 기다릴게요.
Our hearts are always open.
Everybody, annyeonghaseyo at magandang gabi sa inyong lahat. I am your host. My name is Leslie Lina, and I'd like to welcome everybody officially to Korea Fits You Online, a travel event for free and easy travelers. This is presented to us by the Korea Tourism Organization together with our friends from Gyeonggi Tourism Organization. Kami na muna ang makakasama ninyo ngayong gabi. Again, everybody, it is my honor and pleasure to be hosting tonight's event. Kamusta kayong lahat? Please write it down in the comment section how you all are doing tonight. Are you happy? Are you excited? And I cannot wait for our special guest tonight. I know that you have all waited for this event. Sobrang excited, nag-register, nag-abang sa Zoom. Marami nga sa inyo ang nag-tag pa sa akin, shared the post about this event. Marami akong nakita mga tags sa Instagram and even on Facebook. And I could really feel the excitement of so many of you. And so we're really so thankful that you are here and you are spending your Saturday evenings with us wherever you are right now. Sisiguraduhin namin na hindi lang magiging informative kundi exciting and enjoyable ang mga hinanda namin para sa inyong lahat for tonight. So yes, we have prepared a very special program and I know that there's a lot of us right now in the Zoom meeting room. Ilan na ba tayo? Kanina it was 590 and now we are at 600. Wow! Amazing! Thank you everybody for joining us. To test your knowledge about Korea, you're all welcome to participate in our virtual games. Yes! Magpapa-games kami kahit online. Sasali ba kayo? Kung sasali kayo, raise your hands and show me those Korean hearts. Yan! Kung saan kayo maaaring manalo ng KTO souvenirs. We are giving wonderful prizes tonight. And not only that, everybody, meron din kaming pa-raffle today ng isang brand new Apple iPad. Sino kaya sa inyo ang magiging luckiest for tonight? Who's feeling lucky tonight? You can place that in the comment section. Talaga, parang feeling ko, ako yon. Parang I can feel my heart beating. Parang ako yung mananalo ng Apple iPad. So if you think that's you, comment section, ilagay niyo yan kasi ba power of positive thinking, law of attraction might be in operation for you tonight, di ba? Malay natin. So syempre, alam ko rin na inaabangan ninyo ang ating special guest. Marami din akong nakitang mga fans na nag-tag sa Instagram and sa Facebook. Isa siyang certified kapamilya K-pop fan ang mga kasama natin ngayong gabi at walang iba kundi si AC Bonifacio. So first time niya dito sa Korea Tourism Organization at alam ko na excited times 1 million tayong lahat na mapanood siya ng live. Naku, napakahusay niyang performer. We've been enjoying like her rehearsal. She came here early to rehearse and sobrang galing niya. So we're so excited for you to see her performance a little later. So please, everybody, be with us till the end of tonight's event because Korea Fits You Online has so much in store for you, for all of you. Everybody, to formally start the program and to welcome us all, we have the Director of the Korea Tourism Organization Manila Office, Mr. Gyeonggi-do.
Magandang gabi po. On behalf of the Korea Tourism Organization Manila Office, I would like to welcome you all to Korea Fits You Online, a travel event for free and easy travelers. We are very glad to meet you here in our very first online event for the year. As we all know, we are in the midst of global crisis like no other. In our interconnected world, because of the pandemic, global travel has been disrupted and will take time for it to recover. Governments of different nations are looking for ways to contain the spread of the virus. While we are not there yet, we can say that we are now closer, especially with the development of vaccines. However, leisure travel to Korea is still halted for the safety of everyone. The Korea Fits You event is our way to educate you, our Filipino travelers, on how to go about traveling to Korea on a pace that you would like, in an itinerary that you have planned yourself, maximizing your time and budget while enjoying and having a great time. Together with our friend from Gyeonggi Tourism Organization, today's event is the start of our dream for you to say Korea tayo soon. Although we are unable to say exactly when we can all welcome you back, I hope that our event today will be a way to inspire you to travel to Korea when the time comes. We hope that this will be a productive occasion and an opportunity for you to make your future trip a memorable, fruitful, and safe one. I wish to extend my heartfelt appreciation to all of you who are connected with us today. Please remember that although the Philippines and Korea are miles and miles apart, we are connected in our hearts. Our hearts are always open. Muli, maraming salamat po.
That was, everybody, the Director of KTO Manila Office, Mr. Gyeonggi-do. Kamsahamnida, jisajangnam. Thank you so much for your wonderful opening words. Ay, talaga naman, nakakamiss, di ba? Magpunta sa Korea. I'm sure sabik na sabik tayo. And I wanna ask, yan sa ating mga kasama ngayon sa Zoom meeting room, sino nga ba sa inyo ang nakapag-Korea na? Can you raise your hands or show us those Korea hearts? Yan, Korean hearts. Pakita nga kung sino na sa atin ang nakapunta na sa Korea. So, kita ko na marami-rami na rin, no? Wow! And I'm sure gustong-gusto ninyo makabalik. So now, we are ready for our first topic. The latest in Korea travel. And the things you need to know when traveling free and easy to Korea. At makakasama natin tonight si Mr. John Christopher Bonifacio from the Korea Tourism Organization Manila Office. Hello there, John!
Hi Leslie, annyeonghaseyo everyone, and welcome to Korea Fits You Online.
Yes!
I'm John from the Korea Tourism Organization Manila Office, and it's my pleasure to be here with you guys to our first event this 2021.
Yes, we're so happy to have you, John, and I'm happy to be able to talk to you about, the latest in Korea tourism kahit medyo socially distanced tayo ngayon.
We have to follow yung regulations for COVID-19. That's why even if we wanted to be, kasi we have been doing Korea Fits You for a very long time na.
Yes.
This is the best we can do so far.
So, the name of this event, John, is Korea Fits You. And at the heart of it is what we call the F.I.T. At baka meron sa atin, na hindi nakakaalam, what is that F.I.T. and what does it mean?
All right. So the name of our event today is Korea Fits You, and the keyword there is fit. So it's F.I.T. It's actually from the acronym na F.I.T. which means Foreign Independent Traveler or Foreign Independent Travelers. Because when you travel to Korea, or since we are Filipinos, we are considered to be foreigners now because we're in a different country. We're outside already the Philippines, so we're called foreign na. Now, when you say independent traveler, it's because you don't rely in a specific itinerary when visiting places in Korea. Or kung meron man, ito yung mismong plinano ng tao. That's why sa mga travel agents, if you are checking with travel agents, they call it naman as a free and easy tour. Most commonly offered by travel agents na, hotel and airline lang siya.
Okay.
So parang they will be giving you yung package na airline and hotel package lang. So that, for example, it's a 4 days, 3 nights hotel and airline package. Once you arrive there, ikaw nang bahala. Pero the travel agents were able to give you parang something that, that can be purchased from them. And sometimes, yung mga free and easy packages, it comes with a free city tour. Like half day or whole day. Now, if you are going to stay in Korea, for example, 4 days and 3 nights, so yung 1 day, meron ka nang gagawin. The rest, free ka na. Free and easy.
Free and easy. So parang your schedule, your rules.
Yeah.
Parang it's your own design, a trip of your own design. So everybody, as John was saying, that's the F.I.T, the Foreign Independent Travel. You do not sign up to like a tour na talagang susundin mo yung schedule ng tour na yon ng buong trip mo. You're actually designing your trip on your own according to your preference, according to the schedule that you want. Kung gusto nyong medyo late gumising, no?
Yes.
And you want to start out later in the day. Kung gusto nyo naman super aga because you want to see the sunrise or even earlier than the sunrise, it really is according to your schedule.
In other words, it can be also called as a do-it-yourself tour. Kasi ikaw yung nagplano. Diba? So, ikaw ang maglalagay or ikaw ang bahala sa mga pupuntahan mo from day 1 until the end of your tour. So, it can be F.I.T, free and easy, or D.I.Y. That's why our event is called Korea Fits You. Because this event is for travelers like you guys who are doing it on your own. Planning it on your own.
Okay. So for those, kasi parang, of course, the traditional way talaga, John, is to follow a set tour. What do you feel are the advantages of doing it yourself?
Yeah. First is, marami kasing mga packages ngayon that may have, yung mga interest. Kasi with the K-dramas that we watch, yung mga K-pop and all that, marami mga attractions na nadidiscover mo lang sa mga, when you watch those K-dramas. That's why, mas gugustuhin mo siguro na puntahan it on your own kasi sometimes hindi siya kasama sa package. Right? And sometimes, people would think that if I will plan it on my own, I will save more money. And then maybe I can just spend it to things that I would like to buy, mag-shopping and all that. Meron din naman gusto rin mag-DIY because for example, mag-isa ka lang. Diba? So for example, gusto mo yung huwag masyadong expensive yung hotel and you will just spend it to yung mga tour. So maraming mga reasons why people would like to go DIY or F.I.T or free and easy.
Okay, so that's something really for us to take a look at. At gusto ko nga yung sinabi mo, John, baka kasi yung mga existing tours, the combo that you want is not there. So, you actually have that freedom to, you don't have to say, sige na nga, kahit I'm gonna miss out on this. You can actually, have the power to say, ito yung mga gusto kong K-drama, ito yung gusto kong puntahan.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Now, let's talk about, of course, things like, yan.
Right. Ito
Okay, where
yung
we can
we
go.
already gave you mga most, because Korea is a not a really big country as the Philippines, but relatively marami siyang mga attractions that are scattered all over the country. So for example, the most popular ones we have in Seoul, like Gyeonggi Palace and Seoul
Yes.
Tower, or the one for yung pag shopping Myeongdong. We have Gyeonggi-do, which we will be having in a few minutes or in a while.
Yes.
So they have their DMZ, yung Everland, which is the most popular and biggest theme park. In the southern area, we have Busan. I know you're familiar with Busan very much. And then, pag winter naman, you would think about Gangwon kasi nandun yung 2018 Winter Olympic Games. And then, of course,
yes.
when you think about the airport, we have Incheon. Alright? And, of course, sa pinaka-ilalim pa na part, yung summer destination is Jeju Island. So that's also very popular to Filipinos.
Yes, yan ang gusto kong puntahan, John. I wanna visit Jeju Island
Yeah.
and see Sunrise Peak.
Right.
Okay. Now, you talked about all of these beautiful places, of course, that we can visit. In terms of seasons, John, what are the beautiful seasons? Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Right. So Korea, as we know, is a country that has 4 seasons. So for everyone's information, between December and February, they experience winter. Yeah, so malamig. Pag March to May, ngayon March na, so it's already the start of spring.
Yes.
And then June to August, yon mainit. That's the season of summer. And then September to November is the season of autumn. So
Okay.
yon naman ang favorite ko, yung
I was gonna
autumn.
ask you that. What's your favorite?
My favorite is autumn, but of course, if I were to recommend you guys, mas maganda if you will experience all the seasons in Korea.
Yeah. As you were talking about the seasons, I was trying to think myself, parang ano talaga yung favorite season ko. I love Korea and all the seasons. I've been so fortunate to be able to see it throughout the 4 seasons. And I love all of them. But I guess favorites would be autumn and winter. Parang very, very magical ang Korea during these 2 seasons for me. All right. So we talked about, of course, places, what F.I.T is, and seasons. And now let's talk about money matters. Ayan.
Okay. So the Korean currency is called the won, Korean won or KRW. And for everybody's information, currently, ang exchange rate niya is 42 pesos, yung 1,000 won.
I guess that's one adjustment, no? Kasi parang 1,000 means different value to us.
Yeah, it's
Pero when
big.
we get to Korea pala, ang 1,000 is
Is
yung
42 pesos. So what can you buy with 1,000 won? Well, a mineral water bottle in Korea that you
Yes.
can buy from convenience stores, yung mga regular size, would probably around mga 800, 900 won.
right,
So
right.
mga nasa around 30 pesos, something like that.
Yeah, mga 30 pesos. And it's so funny because my husband, when we watch K-dramas together, parang madalas they would be bringing out 10,000 won. Tapos lagi niya tinatanong sa akin, ano yung katumbas nun sa pesos? Ganyan.
Yeah,
and I
and-
couldn't answer it like then and there. So,
You would imagine na na mahal or malaki, diba?
Yeah.
But it's the value is 42 to 43 pesos when you exchange it to our currency.
yeah, all right. So with that, of course, we know that the topic about F.I.T is a very broad one. Parang since we want to do it ourselves, we have to understand and prepare for a lot of different things. But for this particular edition of Korea Fits You, I believe, John Yan, we're gonna focus on transportation
Yeah.
first.
So transportation, because that's also very important since you cannot go to Korea even if you have all the money. If there's no means to go there, walang transportation, right? So for the next slide, I think we're gonna introduce you or we're gonna show you yung mga airports where meron tayong mga flights currently from the Philippines. Although, because of the COVID-19 situation, some of these flights are currently suspended.
I see.
Yeah.
Right, right.
Now, of course, everybody knows about Seoul Incheon International Airport, which is in Incheon. And then meron din tayong flights to Gimpo Airport. I'm talking about not only from Manila, but also from Clark, from Cebu,
Right.
and Calibo, kasi yun yung mga entry points. Then there's this Muan International Airport in the southern area. We have Yangyang International Airport in Kangwon. Daegu International Airport, and of course Gimhae International Airport. This is the airport in Busan.
I see.
And Jeju International Airport. Did I mention yung Gimpo?
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
I
okay. So
believe
Gimpo International Airport is in around Seoul area, but we don't have a flight there yet.
Okay.
Kasi mostly mga domestic flights. But the important thing why we put yung Gimpo dyan is because for those who are traveling to, for example, Jeju Island, from the Philippines, you have to go to Incheon. And then you have to travel by land or by bus or by taxi to Gimpo Airport.
I see.
And you have to catch your flight from there to Jeju. Kasi walang flight to Jeju from Seoul Incheon. So, yeah, Gimpo is the airport wherein you can catch your flight going to Jeju Island.
Okay, noted with thanks, John, since gusto kong puntahan ang Jeju.
Yeah. Hopefully magkaroon sana tayo ng non-stop flight from Philippines to Jeju, but currently if you're going to Jeju, that's the route that you have to take.
All right. So with that, so we talked about, of course, entering Korea. Let's talk about connectivity.
Yes. So this is very important for me. I don't know with the others, but right now this is very important, especially if you're doing a DIY or an F.I.T trip to Korea, because you cannot print everything on paper na lahat dadalhin mo doon, saan ba ako susunod, pupunta paano ba ako, ano. Before you take your trip to Korea, you have to reserve already a Wi-Fi, a pocket Wi-Fi. So there's two ways to connect to the internet in Korea. First is by renting a pocket Wi-Fi or by buying a Wi-Fi SIM. So the difference between the two, actually pareho naman siya magko-connect sa internet. It's just that for pocket Wi-Fi, you have to return it before you go out of the country. You cannot bring it to the Philippines. You will be penalized. So you have to pay for the penalty or it will be deducted from your credit card. Yeah, but the good thing about this is that it can connect to multiple devices.
Yes.
Around mga 5, sometimes may 10 pa nga, right? Now, with the Wi-Fi SIM, you of course have to identify ilang araw ka mag-stay sa Korea. But I think wala yung mga tipong, halimbawa, 6 days. With the pocket Wi-Fi, meron, halimbawa, aalis ka ng ganito, babalik ka ng ganito, the exact number of days.
Yeah.
But with the Wi-Fi, I think 5 days, 10 days, 15 days, parang ganon. So if you're staying there for 6 days, then you have to buy either yung, what's that, yung 10 days or yung 5 days. So, of course,
may
yung 10
isang
days,
araw ka.
mas mahal.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this is that you don't have to worry about returning it to the airport anymore, especially if you're catching your flight tapos late ka na. Kasi automatically, once your 5 days is over, it will get disconnected. O kaya if you take it to Manila, disconnected na rin siya. So there's no need for you to return. So it's either a pocket Wi-Fi or a Wi-Fi SIM. But I only buy yung Wi-Fi SIM if I have a spare phone. Kasi yung SIM nung nandun sa phone mo, kailangan mo siyang tanggalin and then ilagay mo to. So what if you have phone calls from the Philippines that are important, you cannot attend to it. Kasi i-replace mo siya with your Wi-Fi SIM.
Yes.
So, whatever works for you, just get it. So, bahala kayo kung anong mas mag-work sa inyo.
Okay, but those are our options for...
Those are the options.
Yeah, for connectivity.
Yeah.
All right. So from connectivity, let's talk about T-Money.
Okay, so I hope that you guys are familiar with yung beep cards in the Philippines. In Korea, that's what you call na T-Money. So a T-Money card is like, yung T is short for transportation or transportation card. This is a must if you are going to travel there DIY kasi with the T-Money, ilo-load mo lang siya and then you can use it for transportation. Like for example, sa mga subway, sa train, sa buses, itatap mo lang siya, mababawas na doon yung fare Or sometimes when you buy something from convenience stores, tapos wala ka ng Korean won,
Yeah.
pwede mo rin siyang gamitin. That's very convenient.
Yeah, that's a great tip no sa convenience stores kasi I remember in the past talagang you fish around for the change.
Yes.
Yung mga coins ang hirap,
Oo.
but with T-Money, it's a lot easier and faster.
And it's also easy to load kasi you can like if there's no more balance doon, pwede mo na lang siya i-load sa mga convenience stores. So napaka-easy kasi madaming convenience stores, sometimes 2 blocks away lang yung next sa
Right.
Korea. That's why it's very advisable for you to buy a T-Money card.
Okay. So, with regard to T-Money, John, what do you recommend yung in terms of amount that you put in it in the T-Money card?
Okay, I would, for me kasi I would only load, siguro the highest would be around 20,000 won kasi of course the negative thing naman about the T-Money, once you lose it and there's already money to it na hindi mo pa nagagamit, of course mawawala na rin yun, not unless mababalik pa or makikita mo kung nasaan. So wag mo na lang sigurong loadan ng masyadong malaki kasi pwede ka naman makakita ng convenience stores, napakadami sa Korea. And because whenever you want to pay for something, you have to show yung T-Money card. But also in Korea, yung T-Money card, pwede mo siyang ilagay sa wallet mo. Kapag medyo manipis, itatap mo lang na ganyan. Hindi mo na kailangan kunin.
Oo.
O kaya sa cellphone mo, di ba may cover yan usually. So lalagay mo lang yung T-Money in between yung phone mo and then the cover, and then pwede mo nang itap ng ganon.
Yeah, nakikita ko ngayon, like in Korea, they would just, put their wallets, over the device, and then already it will be recognized.
Yeah, the size of the T-Money card is parang credit card lang. So this one is around, how much is that? 2,500 yung cost of this card.
Okay.
And then pwede mo na siyang loadan ng madami or kung magkano ang gusto ninyo. There's a maximum. And then, for example, hindi mo na gamit lahat, tapos pauwi ka na ng Philippines, you can still use it the next time you will visit to Korea. And then, kapag halimbawang mawala na siya ng balance, mag-ano ka na lang ulit, mag-load ka na lang ulit, magre-reload.
Okay, I see. So, we talked about T-Money, connectivity, getting to Korea, our access points. Let's talk about going around naman, John, parang in terms of transportation that's available to us.
Okay. Now, buses. Of course, once you arrive sa airport, you can take the bus to your hotel. So, in Korea, from the airport, there are what you call as deluxe buses and standard buses. You just choose whatever works for you. Now, the good thing about taking a bus from the airport to the city center is that kasi kapag may mga luggage tayo na dala, lalo na kapag marami or dalawa or point-to-point karamihan. So you just have to wait for your stop. Tapos bababa ka na. Unlike halimbawa sa mga train stations, you still have to carry your belongings, magsistairs ka pa, and ganyan. If I'm not mistaken, ang minimum, around mga 10,000 won is the fare if you will take from Seoul Incheon International Airport to the city center, around 10,000 won. So around 400 pesos ang fare in an airport limousine bus. So I highly recommend that you take a bus going to the city center from the airport.
All right, good to know. All right, so ayan, easy way to travel from the airport to our hotel. And then we also have the city buses.
Yung city buses, ito naman going around different areas in Korea. So, of course, we have yung red buses. So, the red buses, ano siya pala, color-coded ba? Ang tawag doon, or color identified in colors. So, for example, red buses can be, are those buses that travel from Seoul to suburban areas such as Gyeonggi. So, meron din green buses. These are the ones that travel between or travel shorter distances. And then blue buses naman are those that travel for relatively long distances throughout Seoul. For example, from north of Han River to the south of Han River. And then the yellow buses naman would operate on a closed circuit within a district of Seoul. So as I've said during, kanina, these are the ones that travel, yung example is from Myeongdong to Seoul Tower area. So kasi going to Seoul Tower, since nasa mountain siya, walang subway station na malapit.
Oo.
So it's either you walk from Myeongdong to Ensol Tower na medyo malayo.
Yeah.
Or you take the cable car, which is aakyat ka pa ng medyo malayo. Or you take the taxi, which is a little bit more costly.
Right.
Or you take the yellow buses na yon, meron siyang stop. Yun nga lang, marami kayo syempre. Sa loob
Oh,
ng bus.
yeah. I believe I've been able to use both the yellow and the green buses.
It's a bit hard than for me personally it's harder to take yung buses kasi medyo intimidating, hindi mo alam sometimes kung saan yung next stop, unlike sa train, 'di ba, parang alam mo na yung mga stops, mas madali.
Tsaka may voice over next stop.
Yes, next stop. Doon medyo nakakahiya pag halimbawang mali ka ng stop, nakakahiyang hindi po doon po pala sa next stop ako. Walang ganun. So parang ang hirap. And then a tip is, if you can go to the next slide, one tip is that in Korea, in Korea, normally there are 2 doors.
Okay.
So this one, parang ito, based from my experience, nagkamali ako dito because I thought, in the Philippines kasi, normally isa lang ang door nung mga air-conditioned buses natin.
Yeah.
Right? Ang tendency natin Filipinos is that once you enter the bus, you will sit saan? Sa likod o sa harap? Sa harap, right? Kasi gusto mo maunang
lumabas, yeah.
So, at ganun din ang ginawa ko in Korea. But in Korea, you enter in front, you exit in the middle, the second, door.
Okay.
So, once you enter, you tap your T-Money card. And then once you exit, you tap again your T-Money card. So, mama-minus na yung fare by itself.
Okay.
Alright. And pag ang ginawa ko, as I remember, nung nag-enter ako sa front, syempre umupo ako sa harap. Tapos nung pababa na, dun ulit ako sa harap. So parang nagtaasan yung parang nagulat silang lahat. Bakit ako dun nag-exit? So it should be sa gitna ka mag-exit. Kasi parang siya parang continuous. So simultaneous. So kapag nag-enter yung mga tao, yung mga exit naman sa gitna, para mas mabilis.
Para may flow,
Yung
no?
flow. Para mas mabilis yung time na nag-stop siya doon. Tsaka mas maayos. Hindi nagsasalubungan.
Yeah.
So that's the thing about taking buses in Korea.
Okay. And I believe the next one that we showed, ayan,
Yeah.
parang bus stop.
And then another one, you have to check yung sa mga waiting areas, you have to check yung number of the bus that you are taking. So if you can see, for example, may 261 or you're taking the 262 number, dapat nakikita mo siya dun sa waiting shed or dun sa waiting area kasi hindi ka pwedeng magpara lang basta-basta kung saan. And some of the buses, masyadong madaming buses, sometimes nakita mo, 261, tas nalampasan ka, dun pala sa kabilang waiting area yon. So you have to check yung marker kung nandun yung stop ng bus. And sometimes, like for example, if you take the airport bus, for example, dito ako sa side na to binaba. You would think na dito ka rin sasakay kapag babalik ka sa airport.
Oo.
But no, you have to cross the other street kasi yun yung pabalik.
Yeah.
So, there was a time when I was waiting for the bus to yung limousine bus that will take me to the airport on this side kasi dito ako bumaba like 4 days ago. Yun pala, hindi daw doon. Dapat daw sa kabila. So, nag-wait ako ng panibagong 30 minutes and then kasi syempre nakalagpas na yung bus na So if you are, for example, going to about 3 hours before tapos konti na lang yung oras sa airport, baka malate kasi you really have to make sure that yung kung saan ka nakatayo, doon talaga bababa yung bus na sasakyan mo. Kasi kapag hindi, you will, wala, hindi mo So yun yung mga tips. And then also yung red button like that, yung stop button, you have to press that if you are going to get off to the next stop. Para yung driver, alam niya na bababa ka. And magkakaroon siya ng time for you or parang hahabaan niya yung time for you to go down. Yeah. So you have to press it before you get off. Dapat next destination. Not yung, ito na yung yung station na kung saan ka bababa, tapos ipipress mo siya, tapos bababa ka. Hindi ganon. Kailangan bago. Yun. So, yun lang yung mga tips when you're riding the bus in Korea.
Thank you so much for those tips, John. Parang it needs, medyo high-level skill ata ang bus riding. Parang it just takes some time to, study it and get used to it. But those tips are certainly very helpful. All right. So, of course, for mga travelers, a common thing that we would resort to doing would be hailing a taxi.
Yeah. So taxis in Korea, sometimes you get intimidated because you know Koreans, of course, they speak in Korean. And although marami sa kanila nag-i-English, some of the taxi drivers cannot understand sometimes yung English natin or yung language. So for it to be easier for you when you hail a taxi, of course, this is the standard taxi. Merong mga nakalagay na note or nakalagay na sticker that it's an international taxi, meaning to say the driver can understand and speak in English, Chinese, or Japanese. Yon. So, just to give you an idea, yung base fare in taxis, standard taxis, would be, yung mga orange around 2,800. So, that's around, how much is that? Mga less than 120 pesos.
Yeah, about.
Around 120 pesos. But it gets higher, or there is a surcharge if you will take the taxi during midnight, during the wee hours in the morning.
Yeah.
Madaling araw.
That's true. Parang may isang time ata ginabi kami sa Myeongdong.
Baka mas mahal.
Oo, mas madalang tsaka mas mahal siya.
Mas mahal siya. So,
yeah.
And then yung subway, around 12 midnight din kasi yata siya nagsasara eh. So, yeah. Parang Cinderella lang. You have to catch the...
Right. Okay, so that was the standard taxi, pero meron din bigger ones.
May mga bigger ones. They call it deluxe and jumbo taxi. So, this one, of course, more expensive. It's 3,900 to 6,500. So, for me, if you want to save, try to avoid itong mga taxi na ganito. Alright? But of course, if you don't have a choice or if you're okay with paying the fare, definitely these taxis are, gonna be good for you.
Okay, so from buses to taxis, now we move on to the train.
Oh, train. Okay, so sa train naman, so this is another form or mode of transportation while you are in Korea. So, in the airport, di ba kanina we said na, what's that? Yung buses, you can take from airport to the city center. Now, you can also take the AREX or yung Airport Railroad Express. This one is from Incheon Airport's Terminal 1 or 2, and then ang destination nito or ang isang stop nito is Seoul Station. Okay. So, dun sa Seoul Station kasi na yon, doon na, kumbaga ito yung main station sa Seoul. If you know yung train to Busan, dito nagsimula yung pandemya ng mga zombies. So, yun yung malaking train station. Dun sa station ng Seoul, merong AREX, merong subway, meron ding KTX. So, mamaya yung KTX and subway. But upon arrival sa Seoul Station, pwede ka nang mag-connect sa subway. So, so dun sa Seoul Station, madami ka ng ways for you to connect to your hotel or to your destination. So this is what I did. Remember my kwento kanina about the buses? I missed the first bus kasi mali yung tinungtungan kong waiting area, and I had exactly 3 hours left. Tapos may travel time ka pa. Kasi sometimes sa airport naman 2 hours lang pinapaano ka pa eh. So when I went to the other side, sabi ko, kung hihintayin ko to, malilate ako kasi alam kong 1.5 hours yung travel from Seoul to airport sa Incheon. So, malilate ako. Handa na ako maglabas ng pera sa taxi. And then I figured out, meron pa nga pala silang subway.
Yeah.
This AREX. I've heard about this, but I haven't tried yet. The good thing about taking the train is that it departs and arrives on schedule. Unlike yung buses, kapag may traffic, syempre mas longer pa yung yung travel time. So the good thing about this one is that it has a schedule. So I checked, okay, if I leave this, I'm able to, kasi parang walking distance lang yung Seoul Station from my place the place where I'm staying at. If I take this train, maabutan ko to sa sobrang mabilis na paglalakad, makapasok ako sa train, darating ako sa Incheon Airport parang after 45 minutes. So I still have 1.5 hours to spend sa loob ng airport. I think that's enough naman. Di pa magsasara yung basta bibilisan ko na lang lahat. So because of AREX, I was able to make it to the flight. So yun naman yung kagandahan. So right now, ang gusto ko, whenever I go to Korea or do D.I.Y travel, going back to the airport, I will always use yung kasi ever reliable ito.
I see.
Yung AREX. Yeah. And it's also cheaper to take the the fare is less than 10,000, especially if, di ba kanina sabi ko yung buses would cost you around 10,000 won. But for this one, I think it's lower. And sometimes we have yung mga coupons pa that you can download from the internet. Sometimes may 20% discount pa. So I think this is a good deal talaga if you're gonna take that.
Okay, all right. Thanks for the tip. So again, something for us to try, the RX. All right, and of course there are still other trains that are available to us.
So KTX, so I know that you know this already because of the Train to Busan film. This is yung bullet train in Korea. So this one is the one that goes to, you know, yung longer distances, like for example, Seoul to Busan, Seoul to Daegu. Hindi ito yung Seoul Station to Myeongdong ha, kasi malapit lang yun. Baka mamaya pagsakay mo, nandun ka na, hindi ka pa nakakaupo. Kasi nga sobrang bilis ng bullet train. So this one is actually for yung mga yung mga longer distances. So parang yung Manila to Cebu, yung ganon. By bullet train, para siyang Seoul to Busan, 2 hours.
Oo.
So, ganon siya. So, yun yung KTX.
Okay.
And then, if you want to save, another tip, you can buy this Core Rail Pass. So, when you say pass, you can use yung ticket, one ticket for an unlimited use ng KTX.
Nice.
So, you just have to pay a little more than, yung one way. But again, I think, if I'm not mistaken, from Seoul to Busan, a KTX ticket one way would cost between 4,000 and 5,000 pesos. So if it's a round trip ticket, it would cost around 10,000, 8,000, right? If you are going to buy yung two select pass, so you have to identify kailan ka pupunta ng Busan, kailan ka babalik ng Seoul. It's only around 6,000 pesos. Dalawa na yon. Dalawang araw mo na siyang pwedeng gamitin. Papunta doon at pabalik. Or gusto mo bumalik ka pa ulit. Kasi kumbaga hindi pa tapos yung isang araw, balik ka na lang ulit. So wala ka na rin babayaran. So bili ka lang ng pass, gamitin mo siya for 2 days, 4 days, 3 days, or 5 days.
Okay, great tip to save up on your trip, your train to Busan.
Right.
All right, now let's talk about I love using the subway in Seoul. So let's talk a little bit more about that, John.
Okay, so as you can see, meron tayong 2 ways to travel or for you to kasi medyo intimidating once you see the map, right? So yung map kasi napakadaming lines.
Yes.
All right? And then, I'll tell you yung advantage ng map. So, before maging uso yung Wi-Fi, siguro mga 7 or 8 years ago, I would print or I would have yung ganitong brochures in my pocket. Ang kagandahan nito, kahit wala kang internet connection, you can go to your destination by just looking at the map.
Exactly.
Yun nga lang, pag nawala mo yung map, paano na? Wala kang other way to But sometimes sa mga train stations, meron naman kasing pwede kayong makuha ng mga brochures. And then pwede din kayo ng Metro app. So this is the Kakao Metro app, wherein you have to download it. You just have to enter yung point of origin and yung destination, and then you just follow kung ano yung line na take ninyo, and then saan kayo bababa.
All right. So yan, yung Kakao map, we can use that. And then how much is the subway?
Well, the good thing about yung kanina yung T-money, if you're gonna use your T-money to pay for your fare, you will save around 100 won. Kasi that's the minimum fare, 1,350. But if you use your T-money, it's 1,250.
Okay, so yun yung advantage talaga of using the T-money. And as a free and independent traveler, talagang we really want to take advantages of those little things that we can save kasi these really add up. Alright, so thank you so much, John, talagang for that in-depth look at transportation and how to get around during our trips to Korea. And in the next Korea Fits You edition, we'll be talking about accommodations naman. So that's another very important topic for us to consider. So everybody, you have to watch out for that. Now, of course, as Philippine passport holders, yung tanong is, John, we all know that we have to apply for a visa before going there. Given the current situation, pwede na ba mag-apply?
Well, currently, the Korean embassy has suspended temporarily yung visa issuance, and then also it's only accepting currently yung applications for diplomatic, official, and humanitarian reasons of travel. So right now, it's very unfortunate that we cannot do it yet, but for safety reasons, we have to do it. We have to suspend muna yung applications for visa.
Yes, of course, it's very sad, but we know it's important that we keep to these safety measures because the stricter we are, of course, with protocol, hopefully the world will heal faster, and we're very optimistic that we will be able to visit Korea again. Dahil alam ko, ako sabik na ako dyan, and I'm sure yung mga kasama natin, mga guests, are also very excited. So let's talk about, of course, yes, COVID-19. How is it in Korea right now?
Well, in Korea, as you can see, there's 95,176 cases. Total recovered as of now, there's 86,625. That's a very big number. And that's only at 1,667. Well, good news is that around 400,000 residents or like people in Korea have already received their vaccines now. First dose of the vaccine. So it's getting better in Korea right now.
Okay, that's good to hear. And of course, well, we have various sources that you guys can look at if you want to find out more about the COVID-19 situation in Korea right now. Okay, so of course, at the start of the community quarantine at hanggang ngayon dyan, mag-1 year na tayo in quarantine. And we know, of course, that international leisure travel was prohibited. And as you said earlier, yung visa issuance, except of course for special like diplomatic, humanitarian, official travel, is not yet allowed. So as an organization, as KTO Manila, promoting Korea tourism here in the Philippines, what can we expect then from KTO and Korea tourism in general?
Yeah, so we know that no matter, last year, we were not able to travel to Korea because of the situation. And this year, hanggang ngayon, hindi pa rin po pwede. So we don't really know when it's gonna be allowed again. Hopefully very soon. That's why for 2021, we have released a new campaign.
Oh!
And we are very, very happy to show it to you first. So let's watch this video.
Oh, that is so cute! Korea tayo soon. I love the tone of it. It's so hopeful.
Yeah. So for 2021, sana everyone, Korea tayo soon. And with this campaign, we also launched a brand new contest for 2021.
Wow.
If in 2020 we had a contest that is only for those who have traveled to Korea in the past. So the Korea Tayo Soon Creative Contest is open to everyone. So for more details about this contest, please watch this video.
K-drama filming spots, authentic samgyeopsal, rare K-beauty finds, and more. We know these are on your Korea bucket list, so we're giving you a chance to win a round-trip ticket to the land of the morning calm in our hashtag Korea Tayo Soon Creative Contest. It's easy to join and make your dream come true soon. Just tell us in a photo or video format what destinations, experiences, and activities are you looking forward to when you visit Korea. To send your entries, here's what you should do. First, like the Korea Tourism Organization Manila Office Facebook page. Follow at KTO Manila on Instagram. Subscribe to KTO Manila on YouTube. After, head to koreatayosoon.ph and sign up with your email address, or via your social media accounts. Next, just upload your works. You can submit photos, digital or traditional arts, fun and engaging vlogs, or even cool animation videos. But before doing this, we've got 3 reminders for you. 1. All work should be original and made by you. 2. Make sure they do not have any copyrighted content like music videos and drama stills. And 3. Remember to keep it kid-friendly, so explicit or vulgar content is not allowed. If you have followed the tips mentioned, just click submit and wait for KTO's confirmation message in your inbox. Once approved, you may ask your family and friends to vote for your entry. Online voting is available through koreatayosoon.ph. And now, here's the most exciting part of the contest. Every season, 10 lucky winners with the highest number of votes will be chosen from the photo entries, video entries, and online voting, a total of 30 winners per season. That's 7 winners of KTO travel gift sets from the photo entries and another 7 from the video entries. 2 winners each of 5,000 pesos worth of Sodexo Premium Pass from the photo and video entries. 10 winners of 1,000 pesos worth of Sodexo Premium Pass from online voting, and 1 winner of Apple iPad 8 Gen each from the photo and video entries. The first season is spring, which runs from March 22nd to May 21st, 2021. Watch out for the next seasons when you can join too. After the 3 seasons, we will announce the grand prize winners of a round-trip ticket to Korea. This is open to all Filipinos currently living in the Philippines. So whether you are 18 or 60, have visited Korea before, or you plan to visit in the next few years, you can join and have a shot at winning. Good luck, and we hope to see your entries here. Visit the website koreatayosoon.ph to know more about #KoreaTayoSoon.
Thank you so much. And again, everybody, visit the Korea Tayo Soon site to be able to be refreshed on the mechanics and be as creative as you can. Again, the great thing about the contest is it's open to everybody, whether we've been to Korea or not. All right, and then John, lastly, I'm sure everybody still wants a lot more information. There's so many topics to cover. Again, this will be continued in the next Korea Fits You. But what are the sites where our guests and viewers can find more great and useful information about Korea?
Yeah, of course, you can find more information from our website. That's english.visitkorea.or.kr or ktomanila.com. You can also follow us on SNS sites. Those are facebook.com, Korea Tourism Manila, Instagram at KTO Manila, and KTO Manila channel on YouTube.
All right, everybody. So again, thank you so much, Mr. John Christopher Bonifacio of the Korea Tourism Organization Manila Office. Thank you for your time and all of your stories and all of the tips that you shared about transportation, connectivity, team money. All of these tips are certainly very helpful. Thank you. All right, everybody. I'm sure marami talaga tayong natutunan. And again, this is information that we are going to store as we then, really prepare. Okay yun na parang we have all of this information para kapag pwede na mag-travel sa Korea, diba? Go na talaga tayo. And everybody, the information actually continues. We talked about having a Gyeonggi Tourism Organization with us tonight. And so today we are joined actually in this program. Our friends from the Gyeonggi Tourism Organization are tuned in today. And makakausap natin sila live from Korea to tell us more about the recommended things that we can see and experience there. So everybody, please join me in warmly welcoming the International Tourism Department Overseas Marketing Team Manager, Miss Ginny Lee.
Yeah. First of all, thank you, Korea Tourism Organization Manila Office, for having me Korea Fits You online. I'm so delightful to have a chance to meet the guests in Philippines. 안녕하세요. Hello.
Yes. So we're very, very happy, definitely, Ginny, to have you here. And for Gyeonggi, I guess a question is, how far is this from Seoul? We want to be able to find out, of course. Can you give us some important information about this beautiful place?
Yeah. Actually, Gyeonggi province is just one step outside of the Seoul, because literally, Gyeonggi means surrounding Seoul, literally. So, and when it comes to the important information I wanted to share with you is first is Gyeonggi is very close to you. It's very close to the Incheon International Airport, which is the main gate of South Korea. And just a step outside of Seoul, as I already said. And so it will save your time to move on the road in South Korea. And we already know from the previous presentation, Korea is known for the traveler-friendly public transportation, and it covers the major destination in Gyeonggi province.
Thank you so much. It's good to know. So it's literally a step outside of Seoul, and it means surrounding Seoul. So definitely we can include Gyeonggi in our itinerary. Let's say we're in Seoul because it's so easy to go to. Now,
Definitely.
yes, Ginny, what are the attractions in Gyeonggi that you can recommend to us Filipino travelers? And if you can tell us more about places that Filipinos should visit while in Gyeonggi.
I wanted to introduce Gyeonggi province in terms of the tourism destination because I can say Gyeonggi is full of diversity. We have a variety of destinations from nature like sea and mountain to the entertainment places like the tremendous size of theme park. And yes, and Gyeonggi is the province consisting of 31 cities and county. It means huge. The point is that so we have a big number of population in our region so that it guarantees well-founded public transportation, which is definitely good for travelers. And for this presentation, I'm collecting 10 major tourism destinations. And even though we have so many tourism destinations, I really focusing on the travelers from Philippines. So let's take a look.
Okay.
Yes. First one is Everland. It was Korea's first family park and one of the most well-known theme park in South Korea. We can say it's Disneyland in South Korea, we said. Once you buy the one ticket for the day, and you can enjoy the many kinds of rides all day long with the diverse festivals and programs over the seasons. And don't miss the panda bear and safaris as well. And its official secret is that BTS, the K-pop boy band, took their episode named BTS vs. Zombie on Run BTS. It was filmed in Everland as well. And the next destination is the place nearby the Everland. We have a fly station. I was told that in Philippines, you have the gas station names very similar. Fly station or I don't know much about it. But this is a sports complex where you can have an indoor skydiving experience. You can try to fly with the reasonable prices compared to the real skydiving. And also much more safe. The instructor will teach you to fly your body safely. The entire first flight time experience takes roughly 1 or 2 hours, including the check-in and the safety session. Once you are grounded, they will send you the photos to remember your flying. And the next destination is Petit France. This is the one and only France park in South Korea. It offers diverse performances and programs through which you can experience French and European culture. It stages puppet shows as well at night. And these days they are developing the night programs. It's a kind of fairy tale world created by beautiful illumination. Every place at Petit France is photogene. Also, this is also well-known K-drama shooting place like My Love from Star and other dramas as well. And the next one is Wave Park. I also wanted to put some outdoor activity in this presentation because these days the trend in tour has been changed, right? And also surfing is very popular in Korea as well. Can enjoy surfing by their levels. They can control the height of the wave. They're also running the drop-in class, so you can try and make some Korean friends in there. Yeah. The Hyundai Motor Studio. Hyundai is Korea car manufacturing company, the leading company. because they had many inquiries from people and visitors who want to visit their company and their manufacturing clusters. So they started to make their own museum for the visitors. This place is showing the future technology related to the vehicle. Once you book the museum, you can join the delicate guide tour as well. The next one is the demilitarized zone, which is the one and only tourism destination in the world. As you already know, the division in Korea is ongoing. The Koreas are facing each other right now. This is a very unique situation in the world. So if you have any chance to visit Korea, you must visit here. And the next destination is Korean Folk Village, the Korean traditional theme park. They are also the shooting place of the traditional zombie story Kingdom in the Netflix. Most of visitors are borrowing the Korean traditional costume and enjoy the Joseon dynasty surrounding by taking beautiful photo and taking beautiful selfie. And you can check the Instagram with the Korean Folk Village, and there are so many visitors wearing beautiful gown and they enjoy the scenery. I really highly recommend you once you have a chance in Korea. You must go there. And these days they are having a lot of entertainment show in village. Currently they are running the nighttime tour programs, including zombie chasing entertainment program as well. And the next slide is the Sports Monster. Now 3 spots are left. I did say the diversity, didn't I? Sports Monster is an indoor sports culture complex. If you have any opportunity to visit Korea with your friends or family, you can have a team competition indoor. BTS also had a team match in the Sports Monster on the Run BTS programs. Just enjoy with the competition, not only just to look around the sightseeing, it's also a very good time for you and your friends and the relatives and your people. And the next one is, this is an illumination theme park. Would you, yeah, right, thank you. This is an illumination theme park where you can check out artistic lights and media artwork. There are a number of photo zones which you've probably seen on social media. There are lights, flower, and various exhibitions, and it's really stunning and it's really beautiful. I highly recommend as well. And the last one is our a beautiful scenery in outside. 두물머리, Yangpyeong. This place where people line up to take picture with this frame. This picture frame became even more famous because of the romantic kiss scene in the drama She Was Pretty. And now people line up to snap a photo here. There are various kinds of food that are famous around here, such as 연잎 hot dog, is lotus flower corn dog, 달고나 is Korean treat, and rainbow cotton candy. It's very popular place for the couple and family. Yeah, they are the places I am collecting for this presentation.
Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much, Ginny, for sharing these with us. I'm sure that there are a lot that are already on our list that we would love to visit, like Everland and Petite France and DMZ. But it was so great to find out about certain sports attractions and other attractions that we can try out as well. Now, Ginny, you know, Filipinos love to eat and we love Korean food. And so when we are in Gyeonggi, what do you recommend? What are the local dishes? Do you recommend that we try? What dining places should we make sure to visit?
Honestly, I am also a big fan of food and I love food actually. And firstly, I wanted you try galbi in Korea, the famous Korean barbecue. I think some of you must have heard before. And especially the Suwon city in Gyeonggi province has its own authentic recipe for galbi sauce. The barbecue marinade in the special sauce has so juicy and rich flavor. Oh my god, right now it's 11 p.m. but oh my god, okay. And next one is my all-time favorite, salbap. Salbap in Korean, it means cooked rice in Korea. Usually we have rice like this bowl. And generally Koreans like to have a meal with rice and diverse side dishes. Icheon, the name of the city in Gyeonggi province, is also one of the name in Gyeonggi province, has also recognized for its exceptional quality since long ago. It was served to the king during the Joseon dynasty. So I recommend you experience Korean royal cuisine with Icheon salbap. And yes, and the last one is Korea fried chicken in Suwon City. I think fried chicken in Korea is soul food. When I said I order chicken delivery. When I am watching the sports game with my friends, I order chicken delivery as well. When we should hang out after work, all the Korean go to the chicken street. In Suwon City, we also have the local market specialized in the chicken restaurant and pub. I highly recommend you to try Korean chicken at least 3 times in Chicken Street in Suwon City.
Wow, you know, as you were describing the different food and the sauces and the marinade and the chicken, I was getting hungry already, Ginny. And I'm sure our guests are as well, and we're so excited. Thank you so much for these wonderful recommendations. We cannot wait until we Filipinos are able to travel to Korea and specifically to go to Gyeonggi province. I do believe, Ginny, that the province is making sure to keep things safe for all the tourists, right?
Right.
All right. Yes. So with that, we want to thank you so much for your time, Ginny, for sharing with us the beauty of Gyeonggi-do. And we hope we Filipinos can soon visit your beautiful spots. We will visit your top 10. And we hope to see you very soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I wanted to see you guys in person in Korea, in Gyeonggi province especially. See you.
Yes.
Bye-bye.
See you. All right, everybody. Again, that was Ginny Lee from the Gyeonggi Tourism Organization. And we are so grateful that she tuned in from Korea to give us more information. Again, thank you. Kamsahamnida. Now, guys, it's time for us to play a game. We will be showing you photos of Korean attractions that were mentioned during the presentation of Miss Ginny of Gyeonggi Tourism Organization. If you know the answer, just do a finger heart. So, pakita nga ng finger hearts ninyo. And whoever will be randomly selected must give us the correct answer. And you win a KTO Eco Bag plus an Imagine Your Korea washable protective face mask. So let's show our first photo. Okay, ayan. Kung alam niyo yung sagot, make a Korean heart. And then, ilalabas natin sa screen kung sino ang sasagot. Okay. Show your Korean heart if you know the answer. And our distinguished panel will be randomly selecting a winner and flash it on the screen. Okay, sino? Okay, meron na tayong na-randomly select. Okay, let us unmute. Hi there. What is the place? Sige, say it. We'll read your lips.
Korean Folk Village.
Ay, perfect. Tama-tama. Unmute natin. That is correct. Korean Folk Village. What is your name?
Colleen Afable.
Okay, Colleen, congratulations. Okay, up next, you will get a prize and wait for a message from us because we will talk to you and tell you how you can go about claiming this prize. Okay, thank you so much, Colleen, and congratulations. You have a very beautiful smile. Okay, next, let's move on to the next photo. Okay, so Korean Folk Village, ano naman yung susunod? I believe you know this, Korean hearts. Everybody, if you want to answer that question. Okay? At tignan natin kung sino ang lalabas sa big screen. Ayan, maraming nag-hearts. Marami may gustong sumagot. Again, this is going through a random selection. A random selection dahil ang dami po natin. So the one who will answer will be randomly selected. Okay, over here. Hi! Okay, sige, can you mouth the answer? Okay, kita-kita natin sa bibig niya. She's saying DMZ, klarong-klaro. Can you say it again?
DMZ.
Ayan, now we can hear you. What is your name?
Reg de los Reyes po.
Okay, Reg de los Reyes, congratulations! You also get a prize. Okay, everybody, let's move on to the third place, the third picture. Aha! I believe this is one of the first attractions on Ginny's list. Everybody make your Korean heart. Okay, marami rin. Parang halos lahat ata na nasa Zoom ay nagko-Korean hearts. They want the chance to answer. Okay, so we are again, this is going through a process po of random selection dahil ang dami po natin inside the Zoom meeting. A while ago, it was at 600 and now we have, yan, naka-Korean heart. Hi there!
Hi,
Hi, what's your name?
Paulo.
Paulo?
Yes.
Okay, hi there, Paolo. All right, Paolo, where is that place? Yung pinakita namin picture kanina.
Everland?
Yes, Everland. Paolo, have you been to Everland?
Yes.
You
twice.
have! Did you ride the roller coaster?
No.
Bakit?
Ayoko. I don't like.
Okay, and also just some trivia, everybody, it's the largest wooden roller coaster in the world. Pero asaya, ano yung nagustuhan mong ride doon, Paolo?
I forgot name. Pero,
too many to mention. Okay,
Yeah,
thank you
too
so
many to
much, Paolo. Congratulations. And thank you for sharing, your experience. Grabe yung nanalo, nakapunta ng Everland. Oh, that's so nice. Okay, up next, let us see the next attraction. This is one of my favorite places in Korea. Napuntahan ko to. I was lucky enough to have visited this place twice. And yes, let us see who would like to answer. Show your Korean heart. At sana we can have somebody who's a fan of the book. Hi there. Hi. Okay, may konting echo pero okay lang. What's your name?
Charlotte Arayes.
Charla, okay. So Charla, where is that? The picture, saan siya?
Petit France.
Yes, Petite France. Nakapunta ka na ba sa Petite France? All right, maybe she would like to go. It's such a beautiful, it's a small but very charming place. And the views also are very beautiful. So congratulations, you also get a prize. Okay, and we are going to show one last attraction. Let us flash the photo right now. Yes. Medyo nasa bandang end of Ginny's top 10. Itong particular attraction. So guys, if you know the answer, make a Korean heart. And again, our system is doing a random selection because there are so many of us in the Zoom meeting. And tell us and name the place. Again, our system is doing a random selection. That's why it's taking a little bit of time. We want to make sure, of course, na lahat ay may chance and are considered. Hi! Mary Rose.
Mary Sanico.
Ayan, I think we can hear you now. Hi.
Hi.
Okay, so can you tell us what is the name of that last attraction that we showed on screen?
Starlight.
Okay, Starlight. Okay, pwede na because that's the name of the garden. Starlight Garden. All right.
Garden, sorry.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mary Rose. Congratulations. You also get a prize.
Yay, thank you.
Yay! 감사합니다. All right, everybody, congratulations. Again, all of our quiz winners will receive a KTO Eco Bag and Imagine Your Korea Protective Face Mask. So, maganda ito. It's a nice washable face mask and it's something then that you can use. It's also very, very nice. So, everybody, please, sa lahat ng mga nanalo ng ating prizes, please stay until the end of the show for the instructions on how to claim your prizes. Again, you have to stay till the end of the show to be able to find out how you can claim our prizes. Your prizes, rather. And now, everybody, oh my gosh! This is the moment all of you and all of us here in the studio have been waiting for. We're so excited to see our special guest today. O, diba? Yung studio, mag-cheer naman tayo. Diba? Excited tayong lahat? Woohoo! Yes, we're really so excited. And we all know her as a certified K-pop fan who clinched the second in the official dance cover contest by Blackpink and Korea's YG Entertainment. And we're more than happy that she's with us now. So performing live here at the Korea Fits You stage, we have a song cover of the song Dynamite by BTS. Oh my gosh, I love this song and I'm so excited to hear her rendition. Please welcome the country's ace performer, AC Bonifacio. Music cue!
So watch me bring the vibes in the nightlight. Hey! Shoes on, get up in the morning, couple minutes, rock and roll. King Kong, keep the drum and it on like a rolling stone. Sing song, call me on my phone, jump up to the top of the road. Ding dong, call me on my phone, nice tea and a game of big pong. Hey! This is getting heavy, can hear the bass boom already. Now that it's sweet as honey, yeah, this beat you check like money. Disco, all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm diamond, you know I blow up. Let's go! Hey! I'm in the sauce tonight, so watch me bring the vibes in the nightlight. Shining through the city with a little funky soul, light it up like dynamite. Whoa, bring a friend, join the crowd, whoever wanna come along. Word up, top, let's move like we off the wall. Day and night, the sky's the light, so we dance to the break of dawn. Ladies and gentlemen, I get the medicine so you can keep your eyes on the throne. This is getting heavy, can you hear the bass boom? I'm ready. Life is sweet as honey, yeah, this beach ching like money. Disco, all alone, I'm into that, I'm good to go, I'm down, you know I blow up. Everybody, hey! 'Cause I'm in the sauce tonight, so watch me bring the vibes in the nightlight. Hey! Shining through the city with a little funky soul, light it up like dynamite. Whoa, hey! Na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Everybody, yeah! Na-na-na-na-na-na, hey! Shining through the city with a little funky soul, light it up like dynamite. Whoa.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, again, our ace performer, AC Bonifacio. Girl, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you po for having me.
I was watching, laki ng ngiti ko. I love your energy, but I can really feel that coming through in your performance.
Thank you po. Thank you po.
Yes! Okay, so ayan, we're gonna have a short conversation with AC. So, you're known, of course, to be a K-pop fan, pero gusto namin malaman, how did your love for K-pop start?
Ako po, I started loving K-pop because of BTS po talaga. Because of their song DNA.
I
Doon
love
po
DNA
nag-start.
as well. Now, AC, you won, of course, in the Blackpink cover dance contest last year, making us very, very proud. And that video of you dancing to the tune of How You Like That has so far garnered over 5.5 million views. Grabe, ang galing. So how does it feel to have been given that recognition?
Sobrang saya po because that's not my first K-pop cover. As in, I've been doing K-pop covers for the longest time for the love lang po, because I love K-pop.
Yeah.
So parang to be able to gain that many views just for something that I love to do is such an amazing feeling po.
Yeah, and that's really inspiring to hear. Parang you've been doing it pala for, quite some time, just for the love of it. And then if you keep on going, then, that will follow. The recognition and the views will follow as well.
Opo.
Yes, all right. So, a question is, of course, as a K-pop fan, how many times have you been to Korea?
Ako po, I've been there twice.
Twice.
po.
Anong seasons ka nagpunta?
Seasons? Parang I went once in March and then once in October. So parang springtime.
Oo.
Opo, and then it was starting to get cold din in October.
Yeah, I see. So, you've been there twice, medyo pa-spring and then pa-autumn na rin. What is it in Korea that you like the most and what are your favorite places?
The food. Sobrang
Yes,
sarap po.
yes.
So, to have authentic Korean barbecue in Korea is a whole different experience. Tsaka yung mga places po, siguro Myeongdong kasi sobrang busy and sobrang fun po. Tsaka yun po yung sinabi niyo po kanina, Petit Fan.
Oh my gosh, pareho tayo. Super
Opo.
love it there.
Opo.
Mm-mm.
Sobrang ganda po, sobrang colorful din po doon.
Yeah, and then Myeongdong naman, of course, the shopping experience, but the street food.
Opo.
Also, so much fun. Okay, and of course, you've been there twice, pero nga hindi tayo makabisita because of the quarantine. What's the one thing that you miss about Korea?
Oh, kasi yung last time po na nandun ako, I got to meet some friends din. So
Nice.
parang we made memories and it was really fun with them. So siguro them and that whole country, it just gives a whole different vibe pag nandun po kayo. Sobrang saya po yung vibes dun.
Oo, no? Parang when you're there, it's just so
Right
different.
when you land.
Yes, right where that's so accurate. And then parang being able to make memories with your friends, I'm sure
Yes,
that was a lot of fun. So a question, AC, you're so talented. You're such a great performer. If you had the opportunity to collaborate with a Korean celebrity, if you would do a song or dance or drama, who would that be?
Definitely either Blackpink or BTS po. One of them.
Oh my gosh. And we will be so kilig if that happens.
Opo, kasi sila po talaga yung mga groups na gusto ko po talaga na hinahangaan ko po talaga na nagsistay up po ako to watch yung mga music video, yung mga lives nila. Opo, sila po talaga.
Okay, yes. We want that to happen for you, for that collaboration with Blackpink and BTS. And, I guess as a last question, AC, we've loved having you here. For those, because we're unable to travel to Korea, what's your message, I guess, to the guests, yung mga guests natin sa Zoom, pati yung mga viewers natin on YouTube who are excited to visit Korea? Do you have any words of encouragement for them sa mga hindi pa nakakapunta or gustong bumalik ng Korea?
Opo. After all of this craziness that's going on right now, sana po makavisit po kayo sa Korea. Kasi yun nga po, the vibes are insane. The places are so nice. Parang hindi nakakasawa. You can go anywhere for your whole trip. Especially, yun nga po, you'll enjoy with whoever you go with. Whether it's friends, family, mag-enjoy po talaga kayo dun sa Korea.
Yes, there, you heard it. Mag-enjoy talaga kayo. And we hope to have you back here on Korea Fits You to see you perform more of the K-pop songs that we love. But we wish you all the best. As the ace performer, you make us very, very proud. So thank you for being here.
Thank you po. Thank you for having me.
Magpakita naman tayo ng Korean Hearts. Ayan, yung mga nasa, of course, you're not with us, but then, of course, mga nasa Zoom room, let's show our love for AC. Thank you again, kamsamida, for being here. Again, everybody, our beautiful and talented ace performer, AC Bonifacio. Everybody, ayan, we're flashing the screen so she can see you guys. Show your love. Ayan, mga hearts. And of course, yan, waving your hands and all of that. Okay, everybody. Okay, now I know you're all excited to find out kung sino na ang mag-uuwi ng isang brand new iPad. So, Just like earlier, if nag-register kayo sa ktomanila.com/KFY at sumama ngayon sa atin via Zoom, maaaring ikaw na ang mananalo sa ating raffle draw. With the use of a computer-generated random name picker, we will draw our final set of winners. So if your name is called, everybody, please type a message in chat so that we can acknowledge you as our winner. Okay, so our raffle prizes. We will start off with 1 pouch of Face Republic cosmetic products. Again, 1 pouch of Face Republic cosmetic products. We will have 5 winners for this. So let's start with the random generation. Okay, yan, nagsuslow down na siya. Tumitigil na siya. On the green, and let's see kung anong name. Okay, the name is Bettina Bakuyag. Bettina, if you are here, please type it up in the comment section. Okay, next, we move on to the next winner. Okay, tumitigil siya sa yellow or lalampas pa sa green, yellow. Reina Pagal. Reina Pagal. If you are here, please comment in the chat box if you are here. Reina Pagal. Yes, okay, next, let's move on to our next winner. Okay. And slowing down. Let's see yung name na lalabas. And May and Doria. Congratulations. Please type in the chat box if you are here so that we know how to contact you. Next. Okay. Ready. And let us see. Okay. Our 4th winner is Dane Bobbies. Please comment if you are here. Okay, and now let's move on to the last winner of the Face Republic cosmetic product. Okay, our 5th and last winner for this specific prize. Huwag kayong aalis ha, magra-raffle pa tayo ng Apple iPad. Stay tuned. Okay, we have Abigail Bernice Y. Valmonte. Congratulations again. If you are here, please comment so that we can chat you up. Okay, next, we are going to move on to winners of a 1,000 shopping mall gift certificate. We will have 3 winners of this 1,000 pesos worth of shopping mall gift certificate. Let's go to our first winner. All right, and our winner is Trixie Kate Saw. Congratulations. Let's move on. If you're here, please comment in the chat box. Let's move on to our second winner. Okay, slowing down. Let's see. Okay. Kimberly Ann Tumolva. Please chat in the chat box. Drop a message so that we can message you. And now let's move on to the third and last winner of the 1,000 peso shopping mall gift certificate. And the winner is Leslie Ann Tiongson. Kala ko naman ako. Pero hindi, it is somebody else. Leslie Ann Tiongson, please comment in the chat box so that we can message you as well. Nice name, by the way. All right. Congratulations to our winners of the 1,000 peso shopping mall gift certificate. Eto na! Eto na! Eto na talaga! We are now gonna raffle off the Apple iPad 8th generation. Sino kaya ang mananalo nito? Is it you? Okay, let us do it, everybody. Let us randomly generate the winner of the Apple iPad 8th generation. Oh my goodness, sino kaya yan? Ayan ang mga dasal, law of attraction, positive thinking, affirmations. Ayan na! Bumabagal na siya. Let us see. Slowing down, slowing down, slowing down, and stopping. Ish! Panganiban, are you in the house? Ish! Panganiban! Is here? Okay, i-flash natin. Pakita na natin si Ish ay nanalo ng ating grand prize.
Hello!
How are you?
Very good!
Congratulations! So you are the winner of an Apple iPad 8th generation. Mag-thank you speech ka naman, Ish.
Thank you so much! 감사합니다!
Ish, question, have you been to Korea?
No, not yet.
Oh.
I wish to go.
Yes, and our wish is for you to go as well. So congratulations and thank you for joining us. So Korea fits you. All right. And everybody, let's give some virtual applause to Ish. Congratulations. All right, so again, everybody, thank you so much to all of our live guests and to our YouTube viewers tonight. If you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure to click that subscribe button, everybody, and like this video. Also, please do like and follow KTO on Facebook and Instagram for more updates about Korea tourism. And of course, everybody, you know that tonight's Korea Fits You event will inspire you and have you dream about Korea. Of course, when the time comes and when the time is right and when all of this is over. And so everybody, on behalf of the Korea Tourism Organization and Gyeonggi Tourism Organization, this has been your host, Leslie Lina. Thank you so much, everybody, for watching the show tonight. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And of course, ang good news ay makakabalik tayo sa next Korea Fits You Online this April. So you heard that right, makakabalik tayo sa next Korea Fits You Online. It is this April to experience Korea spring season at home. So we are going to bring spring to your homes in April. So kamsamada, everybody. Do not forget, imagine your Korea, everyone, and Korea tayo soon.